What up YouTube, it's Mac. I'm back again with another video. First video of 2021. If you guys are watching this, congratulations, you made it to 2021. I'm incredibly proud of you, I'm incredibly proud of us. That was a really tough, challenging year. I'm sure I don't need to spend too much time on that. You guys know how that was. I really want to start this video off with a little bit of gratitude. I'm really thankful for my friends and family who have really been there through what has been a really tough year. This year was a huge challenge for me for more reasons than just the pandemic. And you guys have really been rock solid and there for me, and I really appreciate that. Even though you guys are scattered across the world, we were still able to kind of help each other out through this difficult time. And so I'm thankful for you guys. I'm also really thankful for all of the people that have been watching these videos and all the people that subscribe. It's incredibly motivating to me to come back down here, make another video, find another piece of value and give it to you guys, because it's one thing to create a bunch of videos, but it's another to hear that they're useful to other people and that they're pushing people forward. And that's really all that I wanted to do with this channel. And so feeling like I'm starting to accomplish that is huge. That being said, if you guys do enjoy this content and are liking these videos, but you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Like I said, it's huge motivation for me to keep going. All right, let's get to the content of the video, which is the lessons that were picked up from 2020, even though it was such a difficult year. A great mentor of mine once told me that in any conversation or in any situations, that there's always at least 2% of gold that you can take from it. And so I've been trying to find 2% of gold in every situation I was in. And so here's my 2% of gold from 2020. Trust your instincts and trust your gut feelings. I'm a firm believer that we're all part of the universe and that the universe is a part of us. We're all carbon-based life forms. And so sometimes I think the universe does give us hints, gives us clues into a new direction that we could take, or a better direction that we could be in. And through gut instincts, or giving you that little bit of, I wonder what would happen if I did that. And I think it's important to explore those. I think they come from a place where maybe it's difficult for us to comprehend using the brains that we were given. Maybe that's far-fetched, maybe not. But I do know that not following those gut instincts can lead to a life of regret. And that's something that I think we should all be trying to avoid, is a life of regret. Try and chase every opportunity that this life gives us, and try and maximize it to the best of our ability. The next thing is time spent alone is not time wasted. I'm a fairly social guy sometimes. I'm fairly antisocial other times. But this year I was forced to be very antisocial all the time. And it was difficult. I've got to say, it was tough. Like I said, I had really good support systems through my friends and family, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. But I did end up spending a lot of time alone. When I discovered that I could channel that time into productivity or into creativity, it really made me appreciate time alone a lot more differently. Instead of it being a drag or something that I didn't want to do, I started to think of it more as an opportunity for me to improve. Another awesome nugget that I picked up is that consistency is how you defeat inertia. There's a lot of inertia to anything new that you're trying to start, be it a new project or something else that you're trying to learn or something. It's really tough at the beginning. In general, getting started is the hardest part. And so you just need to make sure that you can get through that first little beginning part. And once that's done, use consistency in order to keep that momentum up so that you don't have to go through the whole inertia of getting started yet again. That's been the case for this YouTube for sure. Every time I come down here, it's a little bit easier each time because I've been consistently doing it for the most part. I know I missed a few weeks, but it makes it way easier to come down here and create when I did it last week or I did it the week before. Last, but definitely not least on this list, is who you are and what you do are not absolutes. It's very easy to feel like you have to live out the life that you've started building in a particular way, especially if you make strides. Like say you've been promoted a few times in your job or something, and now you're really far up the chain and you're wondering, man, can I really just change my whole career? The answer is yes. Like, you don't have to make your job or your life right now the rest of your life. If you're unhappy or you're unfulfilled and you want to explore something more, you always can. You always have the opportunity. 2020 gave a few people the opportunity to explore this, definitely myself, and I was incredibly grateful that I did. I feel like I'm changing and I'm growing at a different rate than I was before I started taking some of these risks, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. So for 2021, I encourage you, if you have something that you've always wanted to start, or a career you've always wanted to switch to, or a major you've always wanted to switch to, just do it. I mean, this life is yours. At the end of the day, you spend the most time with yourself. You're the one who gets to hear the regrets or the thoughts that are going on in your head. And so don't do things for other people. Do things for you. That was it. That was my list of gold nuggets from 2020. I hope you can find some of that useful going into 2021, keeping some of these things in mind. I think my favorite one is definitely the consistency aspect. Any new habit that you pick up or anything that you want to keep at, consistency is key. For me, I think it's going to be guitar mainly this year, and it's going to be YouTube mainly this year. I just want to be consistent with those things and consistently grow, consistently make strides in them, and I encourage you guys in 2021 to pick something and build on it, work on it. Be a new habit or a new project or a new hobby or whatever. Just pick something up and work on it consistently. It really builds a lot of character, and it really gives you something to do even when you're by yourself. So thank you guys for a wonderful 2020, a challenging 2020. I'm glad you guys are still here in 2021. Let's keep going. Let's keep hustling. Let's get what it is that we're going to try and get. Most importantly, don't forget to, holler at your friends, your family. Make sure they're all good. Make sure everybody's straight. At the end of the day, it's the most important thing, and I've definitely learned that this past year. So thank you guys again. Thank you guys for watching another video. I really appreciate that. Like I said, it's incredibly motivating. I'll be back again next week with another video, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.